It takes about 25 days start to finish to build a brand new locomotive. And before it can take to the tracks, it has to go through rigorous testing. We're here to walk you through the process of how our locomotives go from this to this. And it begins here.
This is our final assembly area, so every locomotive after it gets assembled goes into what we call our commercial test department.
The commercial test is broken up into multiple pieces. They'll check the electrical, program the software, put in all the fluids.
Every locomotive holds about 5,000 gallons of fuel, about 500 gallons of water, and about 500 gallons of oil.
Essentially, the main goal is to fire up the engine for the first time in a stationary position.
And we'll run that engine to what we call notch 8, which is full throttle. So like in your car, pressing the gas pedal the whole way down. You need to make sure that all the locomotive is now functioning as a complete system.
Once the engine completes that first shift, the locomotive is now ready to go outside and move on its own power. But there's a quick stop.
So the locomotive will go through the full paint process. Takes about 2 to 3 days, depending on the complexity of the paint scheme, how many colors are involved, all the shapes, decals, things like that.
All right, it's painted, so now it's time for the ultimate test.
We track test 100% of every locomotive we ship.
Each locomotive has an operator. They travel about 40 to 50 miles on the test track.
We want high-speed runs, and we want to do low-speed runs. Exercise that locomotive in all the conditions it may see out in its environment.
Meanwhile, our GPOC team monitors them remotely.
They're looking at things like oil pressures, water pressures, temperatures, making sure these locomotives are performing like they should.
And we're almost done. One final step. Once a locomotive is done on the test track, it's brought back into the building for a last inspection.
So we'll actually have an inspector walk that whole locomotive top to bottom, front to back.
Grand total, it varies on the model, but testing and painting takes anywhere from about 6 to 10 days. All to make sure our locomotives are safe, reliable, and ready to ship.